Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Will's Mediumship and Numerology channel. If you're new to my channel, I certainly appreciate both your viewership as well as your subscriptions. Okay, so today we're going to do another interview here, and actually, this was a request. Okay, so we're going to interview Christian Toby Obumseli, if I'm pronouncing his last name correctly. And this was a recent case in Tampa, ladies and gentlemen. Well, it was last year. And Mr. Bumsley was a victim of a heinous act of violence. And it is alleged that his girlfriend, OnlyFans model Courtney Clenny, is the one who caused it. Okay. So with that said, I'm going to do this reading in two parts here. Part A is just going to be a quick interview I'm going to have with him. And then part B, I'm going to kind of get some answers from Mr. Bumseli himself regarding this heinous crime that took place here. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be using my African American tarot deck just to select a card here that I feel best illustrates him here. And the card that I have in mind is the King of Pentacles. So let's see. Because I feel that he was a very independent type person. Okay. So let's see what we have here. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords again. Knave of Pentacles. I want the King of Pentacles. Okay. And ladies and gentlemen, if you like this reading as we go through it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Share it with others to whom you think might benefit. And be sure to press that subscription button so that you receive all future readings, okay? So we have found the card here. I'm going to use the King of Pentacles to channel Mr. Obumseli through, okay? So I'm going to start off first by just saying a little prayer to get started, and then I'm just going to ask him the few questions that I've jotted down, okay? Dear gods, dear deceased relatives, spirits, may the peace or may the grace and understanding and awareness open up my mind and my heart to receive soul insights and enlightened knowledge. I ask that only the highest intentions and energies be present in this experience. Please help me release my ego fear so that I can clearly see, clearly feel, clearly hear, and understand the messages that Mr. Obumseli wants to share with us, as well as the world at large. Okay? So with that said, I'm going to go in and just ask him a few questions, ladies and gentlemen, and see can I make a connection, okay? So, Mr. Obumseli, tell me a little bit about yourself. Tell me about the real you, okay? He's given me the impression, ladies and gentlemen, that he was very, very confident, very nurturing, and often managed his money well, but he's saying that he was a bit of a shopaholic here. And of course, when someone shops a lot, money goes in as fast as as fast as you get it. It goes out as fast as you get it. Okay. He's given me the impression that he was very shrewd and talented, a down to earth type person, I'm feeling. He definitely he's showing me like the finer things, like materialistic things. So he certainly liked the finer things in life, and he was a very good provider, although he was a bit strict at times, and perhaps his girlfriend had a hard time handling that. I'm seeing gifts being given or homemade type gifts that he gave to others. I'm kind of getting a strong impression to show his love, it seems. Okay. So, Mr. Abumsley, tell me a bit more about your death or things surrounding your death. He's certainly showing me his upper body that he had trauma to his upper body. And he's saying that he always gave and tried to help people, but at times others were very ungrateful, including his girlfriend that I'm kind of seeing here. Okay? Let's move on to the next question. Okay? How do you tend to make your presence known to others? Okay? He says that he's always connected to his family and he's very thankful of his upbringing. Okay? He's sure I'm seeing something connected with property, and it seems that that plays or that played a role in his life some way, and it seems that it might be now playing a role in some sense. He says he comes and goes as he pleases, and he loved once again. He's expressing this once again. He loves to show his appreciation through gifts, and he's also saying too that you might have seen, or his family may have seen, coins just laying any and everywhere here. He's doing that. Okay, that's what he's saying there. Okay. Now, Mr. Abumsali, why are you here? Okay, despite the fact that I called you here for this interview. Okay, I'm seeing like a road runner. It's like his presence is like still active, and he wants his family and friends to kind of know that he plays, and he's jokingly saying this, he plays with electrical appliances and lights, not to really scare them, but he's just trying to get their attention, and he just want them to know and to talk to him when he's doing that. Okay, because he still exists. So, since you're still here and you come back periodically, is there some way that I can help you, Mr. Bumsley, move on? He said yes, but he's anxious for the chance, or he's waiting somehow for the chance. It seems that been given an opportunity to reincarnate into another soul, or perhaps someone close to him when he was alive might give birth, or he's waiting to start as it looks like more of a spiritual guide or learn how to become one. Okay? Is there anything else you'd like to share, Mr. Abumsali? He wants the world certainly to know that he was killed due to betrayal. And of course, I wanted to cover this in part B, but since he's saying it now, I'm going to go on and say it here. He wants the world to really know that, he was killed due to betrayal, gossip, underhandedness. And he said it was a sneak attack because he wanted to sever ties I'm getting, kind of branch away from this girlfriend. He's saying that she certainly was a troublemaker and wanted to win at all costs. It didn't matter with her. And his energy is still seems to be in a bit of chaos, or it's conflicting in some way. And it's just heavy. He wants to move on, but he's having a hard time. On the one hand, he wants to move on because he knows that he's been given the opportunity to either reincarnate or to kind of move forward as a spiritual God, but he's having a problem with forgiveness here. And of course, God is a forgiving God, and of course, He forgives everyone. So this is what I have in terms of the interview for him. Okay, now I'm going to just ask him to guide my hand to a card here, one of my postcards here. I'm going to select to see if he has a more overarching message for the world. okay, or just for his family, okay? It should be something that we're able to understand here. So, Mr. Obumseli, please guide my hands to a message that you'd like me to share to the viewers here and to also the world at large, okay? Okay, let's see what it says, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, and be sure that if you like this reading, give it a big thumbs up, share with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. So the final message is, dearest you, let me ask you, are you looking for happiness outside of your everyday moment to moment experience or thinking you will find happiness out there someday? So many go chasing a magic it out there, but it never could be found there. So I want you to share a secret that shouldn't be a secret. You are pure joy. What made you is pure joy. And every time you wake up and even when you sleep, you have joy waiting to be expressed inside you. Joy and happiness and fullness come from doing joy, being joy, knowing it, cultivating it, and lighting it in your heart so you can share it. You must know this so when the time comes, you will be fully free and your joyful being and actions will turn you into a beacon of starlight. Okay? So, this is a clear, compelling message, ladies and gentlemen. It looks like that while alive, he looked for joy within himself. And he often said, ladies and gentlemen, is love going to kill me? If you've done, some research on this. And he continued to stay in a very tumultuous, bad, toxic situation that eventually caused his ultimate demise. So he wants the world to know to make some conscious effort to look within and be joyful, even for tears and loss. For they mean you have lived, really lived. Jump into it all and love every minute of it. He wants everyone to know that he loves them like crazy over here on the other side. Okay? So this is what I have in terms of my message and interview for Mr. Obumseli. I will be posting part B shortly with lingering questions I'm sure the family would like to know because this is still an ongoing case, I believe. Okay? Again, if you like this reading, be sure to give it a big thumbs up, share it with others to whom you think might benefit, and be sure to press that subscription button. Should any of you wishes to have a more personalized reading, you can certainly access my website to schedule your reading there, or you can send an email. Thanks a lot for viewing.